recent arrest and detention of the Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Igboho, popularly known as Sunday Igboho by the Beninese authority, has continued to raise several questions in Nigeria. The activist had been accused of atrocities ranging from arms smuggling, inciting violence, and calling for secession from the Nigerian state. But a legal action was filed against the Department of State Security by counsel to Sunday Igboho for attacking and damaging his house, describing the invasion as unconstitutional.
They had only 12 officers with him, 12 men with him. So they've exempted the 13th man, who was a police escort, to demand that they killed. They thought they were killing Sunday Igboho. So they shot the man and killed him brutally. So we now came to court that the court should stop them from further invasion of his house.
Meanwhile, the case between the both parties has been adjourned till the 18th of August.
An event many would not like to witness. The Tuesday evening heavy downpour wreaked havoc. Different communities were affected. Markets were not spared as goods worth millions of naira were destroyed. Here at Okejetu, the river overflew the culvert and affected the road.
And see, there's a ring cover there. The size of the ring can no longer accommodate the volume of water flowing through to the side. The size is like about 1.2 meters. So we need to put relief cover there, increase the size so that it will be sufficient for the volume of water coming in.
The State Governor, Boyega Oyetola, visited some of the places where the rain wreaked havoc. He promised that government will come to their aid.
Fence as well at the government house. So I went trying to see things for myself, and the damage was particularly very heavy on the people.
The governor, however, warned against indiscriminate dumping of refuse, particularly on the water channels. As at the time of filing this report, it's still raining in Osogbo, the state capital.
Nearly 13,000 metric tons of solid waste is being generated daily in this megacity. As part of efforts to rid the metropolis of waste and foster a cleaner and healthy environment, the Lagos Waste Management Authority has received 102 new waste collector trucks, which are specially designed for Lagos terrain, and 100 double dyno bins from the state government. According to the managing director of LOMA, 4 of these trucks will be distributed to public hospitals for collection of medical waste, which will in turn reduce the spread of COVID-19.
We have 4 trucks dedicated for separation of waste from source. They can go into our household and continue to pick up plastic to support our recyclers that we now have in Lagos.
State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu asked residents to pay their waste bills promptly and inculcates the culture of keeping the environment clean at all times.
I'm excited because all of those dyno bins were constructed and fabricated inside Loma Yard in Ijora. All of those dyno bins that were seen. Let me also make it clear that the intentions of today's program is certainly not to disenfranchise or to compete with our PSP operators.
In the meantime, the Lagos Waste Management Authority says the new waste collector trucks will be distributed across the 57 local governments in the state.
Reporters Without Borders has described Nigeria as one of the West Africa's most dangerous and difficult countries for journalists. This is after ranking the country 120 in its latest World Press Freedom Index.
Everyone a fruitful discussion.
This convergence of media managers and practitioners is to engage in constructive discussions geared towards finding a solution to some of the challenges faced by journalists.
The United States, however, understands that with more freedom comes responsibility. Advances in technology and increased reliance on social media platforms as sources of information make the accuracy and the objectivity of your reporting crucial.
Having identified some of the issues, discussants bring to bear the need for practitioners, the government and the governed to synergize in achieving press freedom and freedom of expression in Nigeria's democratic practice.
The media has to we think it's survival model. And it's not just a conversation for individual organizations to hold. This conversation has to involve the Nigeria Union of Journalists, the Guild of Editors, Newspaper Owners Association of Nigeria.
One of the submissions at the forum is that conversation on press freedom and freedom of expression must always be encouraged in strengthening the practice and profession of journalism in Nigeria.